The thumbnail was not clickbait. We're talking 40% off any Daytona Jack. Let's talk about this real quick. So if you haven't been following it, so Harbor Freight's been doing this 10 days of deals kind of thing. They've done it before. It's kind of, I think it's new for this year. And then what they'll do is they'll have a coupon out each day for all these different categories. And let me show you what we've been talking about before. So today's deal is the Bauer sander. It's $100 if you're drywall sander is what you're talking about here. But the other deals were, let's see here. It started off with the refinishing or conditioning tool, water pumps, covers, somebody called it the single-use table saw. But tomorrow's deal, $928, that's going to be Saturday. The deal is going to be 40% off any single Daytona Jack. Now, there's an asterisk on it, but if it's like anything else, it's like limit one coupon per customer, valid in-store and on-stock items only. Coupon must be presented at time of sale. Offer valid for that one specific item, cannot be combined with other discounts. Well, in this case, it's not going to be one specific item. It's going to be all the Daytona Jacks. I mean, that's what they're showing, the different colors. It says any single Daytona Jack, so that's going to be the difference. But basically, it's not going to be like, you can't get, this one of the Daytona Jacks or that one. Not like the other kind of coupons we've seen in the past where they have a lot of exclusions. All right, but let's talk about this. Let's talk about what Jack it is that I think is going to be the best bang for the buck on this. So let's go into Harbor Freight's website here. These are all the Daytona Jacks. Now, basically, there's two forms of the Daytona Jacks. There's the standard steel construction, and then there's their racing Jacks. I don't get the whole Jack racing scene, but anyway, I kid. So this first one here, the 1.5 low profile for $300. It's going to be 40% off. But here's the deal. That is a very specific Jack. Now, don't get me wrong. It's 39 pounds. That's why it costs. It's a low profile 1.5 ton that weighs 39 pounds. That's why it's $300. It's all aluminum. The components of it are steel, but the chassis and everything is aluminum. It is for people who I would either recommend it for somebody who's like, they're doing the, track day kind of scene and they need a fast portable Jack, or for the guy who or gal, I guess, who lives in an apartment and you like to work on your cars, but you don't have a garage where you can keep stuff and you got to lug that floor jack up and down a bunch of stairs. The standard Daytona Jack's about 100 pounds. So 100 pounds versus basically 40 pounds. That's, there's a significant weight difference there. But $300 kind of makes you wonder, but at 40% off, let me see here. You're looking at 300. That's going to be $180. Maybe. All right. But the one I really want to talk about here is this one here. Let me bring it back up. It's the Super Duty right here in the center. Now, the Super Duty is they're tried and true. It's the one that's been around forever. This is the one you'll see at professional shops all the time. And the reason being, and a lot of people still don't get this, 3-year warranty. All right. Is it better than the other ones? It will not perform better. It won't lift any better. It won't lift any higher. I'm going to show you some ones that I'll show you other ones that will go lower, that will go higher, one that will do both better, but it does have better fit and finish. If you go into the store and you look at the welds on the Super Duty are like butter. They're perfect. The welds on the other one, they work. They're welds, okay? But it's not the prettiest welds. And I'll be honest, at the end of the day, is that really important to you? But with the Super Duty you're getting perfection. You're getting perfect welds. You're getting a gorgeous looking Jack, especially if you get it in the plum crazy purple or the candy apple red. These are both metallics. The orange is nice. The orange is nice, but honestly, the cherry, the candy apple red or the plum crazy purple metallic, they're gorgeous. They look like you can bite your teeth into them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, whichever one you go with, though, you're getting the 3-year warranty. And I've seen companies like tire companies that use these Jacks, and they'll once every 2.5 years, they'll just bring in a truckload of Jacks and change them out for the warranty. And they don't bat an eye over it. So Anyway, it's a bulletproof jack. I highly recommend it. I can't say enough about it, really. All right, moving on. Then let's talk about the Daytona 3-ton. Now, this is the jack. I have this one in the Badlands. That's what I have at my shop. And I love this one because it is low profile and long reach. I said there'd be one that does both. This is it, all right? Because it's that low profile, long reach, it gets lower and it gets further in there. But on top of that, due to that whole physics of that long reach, it also lifts higher than any other jack than the Badlands. So this is, I think, the go-to jack. When you look at the price, it's $239 versus $289. But let's talk about the pricing on these. That 40% off. If you get the Super Duty, let's call it $290. You're looking at $174. Talk about some old school kind of pricing. And then if you're looking at the low profile long reach, you're looking at a price there of $144. $144. Oh my gosh. You can't go wrong with either of them. Granted, everything else other than Super Duty is going to come with your standard 90-day warranty. Of course, with the money you're saving, you could buy the extended warranty if you need it. Honestly, I don't see people needing it unless you're using it professionally and you're going to be just abusing this thing. In which case, yeah, get the warranty. But other than that, I think you'll be fine. I've had mine for years and years. I lift a 1-ton pickup truck with it, and it's just fine. So anyway, let's keep going here. Now, the other options here, and of course, I should mention that this one comes in black, blue, green, which is, I think, the correct color, and orange. These are not the metallic kind of delicious kind of colors you're going to see on the Super Duty, but it's a fantastic jack nonetheless. Also, it's got the quick pump here, the rapid pump. You just step on that, it gets it up to the frame, and then you switch to the lever to get it all the way up. All right, then down here we got the 4-ton. Nothing special about that other than it's 4-ton rated. Now here we got the 2-ton professional. Again, it's the aluminum racing jack. It's going to be lighter weight. It's got the nice carry handle on the side. I wish the regular Daytonas had the carry handle. Maybe make life a little bit simpler. Then we got the low profile 3-ton. Now this is similar to the other one, but it's not long reach, okay? So it's going to get lower, but it's not going to get as high. So basically you're looking at a price here of $180 on this. Now at $180, let's do the math on this one. We got $180. And with the coupon, that's going to take it down to $108. That's Pittsburgh level pricing. All right. Then we got the Daytona 3-ton professional with rapid pump. This is just your basic all-around jack. All right. If you just want your basic go-to jack, this is the one to go. It's $160. So $160, and then we add the coupon on that, and you're looking at a price of $96. $96. Just insane kind of pricing. And then next to that, we got the 1.5 professional racing aluminum jack. Honestly, if all you got is like a light truck or car or something like that, the 1.5 should be fine. Remember, you're not jacking up the entire vehicle. You're not putting this in the center, trying to lift the whole thing. If all you're trying to do is lift a tire off the ground, which is usually what you're going to use something like this for, it should be fine on most vehicles. And I'm not saying you do it with the 1-ton, but anyway, what you're looking at here is $135, and you add that coupon in there, it's $81. $81. Now, the Daytona Steel Cross Beam, I do not believe that's part of the coupon. Just when I did the search here on the websites, that's what came up with it, but I don't think that's it. But you know what? Anyway, there you go. I'll be honest, I love the Super Duty. If you're going to use it all the time, get the Super Duty in the 3-year warranty. Other than that, I highly recommend the low profile long reach. It's my favorite jack other than the Badlands. And then, of course, if you need the 4-ton, if you're lifting really big, heavy stuff, you need the 4-ton. And then if you're just doing lightweight stuff, I will say, take a look at that Daytona aluminum. That's a really nice jack. The aluminum build is great on this thing, and it's super lightweight. Relatively speaking. It's not 40 pounds lightweight, but it's also not 100 pounds either. And it's got the carry handle on it. So those are kind of the 3 that I would look at the most, leaning heavily towards the long reach, low profile. All right, now let's talk about, since I got you here, some of the other deals going on this weekend. Oh, I should mention this. This is one day only. It's Saturday. If you miss it, you miss it. Sorry. And I do not believe it's online. It's in-store only as far as I understand. Now, going on this weekend, they've got the free bucket deal going on. For everyone, if you spend $30 or more, you're going to get a free bucket. For Inside Track members, if any purchase, you buy that little 79-cent little click razor thing they usually have at the register, get your bucket with it. All right? So just keep that in mind if you're looking for some buckets. That's going on this weekend. And then also, their Dollar Days coupons are going on. Let's go through these real quick since I'm here and we're talking about it. Look at that steel bristle brush for $1. The mini razor scraper, that's always nice to have around for $1. You know, what can go wrong with that? It's a pretty basic, simple system there. And it's nice to have a scraper like that. The detail brush set, it's usable. It's not going to last you forever, but it's $1. Automotive plugs there for $1. That's in airflow lines. There's automotive and there's mechanical. Anyway, if you're looking at that, you know what you're looking for. The stacking tilt bins, those are nice for $2. Ball stretch card for $4. Keep the comments above the belt. Hardy latex cleaning gloves for $2. Protective fire wrap there for 3/8 inch for 10 feet for $2. The diagonal cutters, they're all right. They're not my favorite, but for $2, if you're on a budget, I get it. We got another universal air coupler. We got a telescoping magnet. That thing's going to die. I'd probably pass on the telescoping magnet. The PVC 4-inch swivel casters for $3. Those are decent. The D-ring anchors, Hallmaster D-ring anchors for $4 is pretty good. Dry sanding sheets, those are decent. This is a nice little work light for $4. The Bauer cutoff wheels for $5. That's a pretty good deal right there. We got some cleaning swabs for $4. The locking clamp there. It's not the Bremen, it's the basic Pittsburgh. It's okay. Stretch cords for $6. They're going to be limited use. E-Track tie-down anchor is nice. That one's nice. Actually, I go back because these are updated Hallmaster ones, so they're better than the old school ones they had. The Hallmaster E-Track, if you got E-Track in your system there, this is a no-brainer kind of thing. These kind of tie-downs are fantastic. Of course, I've talked about the Pittsburgh Impact Extension Kit there for $7. That's a great one right there. Soaker hose is okay. If you're looking for a soaker hose, you know what that's about. We got the step drill bits for $9. They're pretty much disposable, but they'll get a job or two done. Let's see, anything else interesting? Well, we've still got the 15% off all U.S. General Series 3 top chests, hutches, lockers, and end cabs. And the Icon rechargeable floodlight here for $40. That's a nice deal right there. Anyway, there you go. If you got any questions about the Jacks, put it down below. I will try to read them up through Saturday. I'm not going to answer any questions on it after Saturday because you missed the sale. Anyway, this is huge. This is, I realize I kind of went through it fast, 40% off. All right, you understand the Jacks there are probably, if not the one, they're in that top 5 best-selling items that people go to Harbor Freight for. And to get them at 40% off is just mind-blowing kind of pricing. I don't know what's going on over there, but I can't believe they snuck a coupon like that right in the middle of the whole 10 days of deals, because that's beyond a deal. That's deal of the month, if not deal of the year. 40% off floor jacks. Yeah, gotta love that. Anyway, let me know what you think down below in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.